Good morning, my friends. Welcome to your morning yoga full body wake up. My name is Tara Kartichan. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's class will be a dynamic flow, getting into the shoulders, back, and legs, and some core work as well. And we'll begin in a easy sitting position today. So whenever you are ready, meet me on the mat. Bring those sitting bones down to the mat. Cross your legs comfortable in front of you. You can sitting on your pillow cushion or a block here, or this posture doesn't work for you this morning. Feel free to begin your practice with any position that you like. Bring your hands on the knees. Sit up nice and tall. Soften the gaze or close the eyes. And bringing your awareness inside. Just take a moment here to arriving into the body. Settle into your space and the moment right here, right now. Relax your shoulders away from the ears. Relax your jaw. Keep going inside. Keep connecting with the body. Let the air go in and out through your nose, up and down through your spine. And we'll find some cleansing breaths here. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more just like that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it all go. Soften the body, soften your mind. And continue breathe in and out through the nose. But if at any time you like to breathe out through the mouth, please just do it as well. And whenever you are ready, we begin to move. Open the eyes, circle the hands up to the sky. Cut to the arms, open the heart, gaze to the front or gaze up to the sky. Both hands up to the sky and twist to the right, right hand behind the right hip. Left hand on the right knee. Keep lengthening your spine and twist from the belly to the chest. Both hands up to the sky and twist to the left. Left hand behind the left hip. Right hand on the left knee. Keep lengthening your spine and twisting. Maybe close your eyes to go deep inside. Keep twisting a little deeper to let something go. Any tension, stiffness you may have through your spine, just let it go. And both hands up to the sky. Open the arms to the side. Right hand outside the right hip. Left arm above the left ear. Press the left hip down to the mat Bend the right elbow as much as you feel comfortable and open the chest up the sky. And see if you can touch to the left arm here to lift the chest up the sky a little higher. Beautiful. Come back to center. And left hand outside the left hip. Right arm above the right ear. Same other side. Cut to the left arm if you are feeling comfortable here. To open your heart. Beautiful. And come back to center. Make a fist and roll your wrist here. And reverse that rotation. Both hands on the knees, leaning the torso forward from the pelvis. Take a deep inhale, open your heart forward. Exhale, rotate to the right, rounding to the back, to the left. And we do that again. Inhale as you open the chest forward. Exhale as you rounding the back. Maybe close your eyes to go deep inside. One more round on this side. And reverse that direction. Inhale, open the chest forward. Exhale, rounding your back. You got this, my friend. Come back to center when you are ready. And open your left leg to the side. Bend the right knee. Bring the right foot inside the left thigh here. And again, open the arm to the side. Bend the left elbow in the front of the left leg here. Reach the right hand up the sky. And press the left heel away from the hip. And reach your right hand up the sky. Open the chest up the sky. And press the right hip down. And breathe. You got this. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand behind the right hip. Lift the hips up to a stargazer pose. Left arm beside the left ear. Open the chest forward. You can use the block underneath your right palm here. And bring the right hip down to the mat. And walk your hands forward. Reaching the chest toward the ground. The navel toward the ground here. Keep elongate your spine. Keep extending the tail back and down. Keep reaching the chest forward. Beautiful. Walk your hands back to the hips. And open the right leg out to the side. Bend the left knee in. Left foot inside the right thigh here. And open the arms to the side again. Bring the right arm in front of the right leg. Reach your left arm up to the sky and press the right heel away from the hip. Press the left hip down. Open the top side of the upper body. And breathe, feel that center awakening to the left obliques here. You got this, my friend. And lift the shoulder up. Left hand behind the left hip. And press the left palm away from the mat. Lift the hips up. Right arm above the right ear to a stargazer pose. Same other side, you can bring the block underneath the left palm here to open the hips. You got this. And bring the hips down to the mat. Walk your hands forward, reaching your navel down to the mat and extend the tailbone back and down. You got this. Walk your hands towards the hips and open the both legs to the side. Press the heels away from the hips. Flex the toes to the hips here. Just open the legs as much as you feel comfortable here. Walk your hands forward. Maybe tend the fingertips here. Keep press the heels out. Extend the tailbone back and down and reaching your navel down towards the mat. Keep elongate your spine. Slowly bring the forearms on the mat if you are feeling comfortable. You got this. Walk your hands back to the hips and bring the both legs to the top of the mat. Bend the knees, hands behind your hips. Inhale, lift your hips up to a reverse tabletop. Gaze up to sky or gaze back. Continue breathe. Squeeze the inner thighs in together to lift the hips a little higher. One more inhale. Exhale. Bring the hips down to the mat or slide the hips behind the wrist here to wake up the core, to fire up the lower abs. And we do that again. Inhale, your option. Lift your hips up to a reverse tabletop. Exhale, hips down or behind the wrist. One more round. Inhale, lift the hips up. Open your heart. Exhale, hips to the mat or slide behind the wrist. You got this. And bring the hips down to the mat. Engage your core. Lift your legs up to a bow pose. Keep breathing. Squeeze the inner thighs in for support and to awaken your core here. And see if you can reach your arms out and breathe. Lift the legs a little higher. Amazing. Cross the legs and come up to tabletop position. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale, take cow pose, drop the belly down, lift the chest, open your heart. Exhale to a cat pose. Push your palms away from the mat, grounding through your spine, chin into the chest, scoop the tailbone in. 2 more rounds. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, belly down, open your heart. Exhale, rounding the back, chin into the chest. One more inhale, tabletop. Exhale, curl the toes. Lift the knees off of the mat about 2 inches here. And breathe. Fire up the core. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, down dog. Send the hips back and up. And we do that again. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward to a hovering tabletop, gaze to the top of the mat. Exhale, down dog. Hips back and up. One more round. Inhale, hovering tabletop. Exhale, down dog. You got it, my friend. Shorten the down dog. Maybe step the heels to the long edge of the mat. Keep pushing the palms away from the mat. Keep sending the hips up and back. And keep pressing the heels down to the mat. Keep awakening the back side of the body. Reaching the chest toward the thighs. Breathe. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, yogi squat, step the toes behind the wrists. Bend the knees, sitting bone down to the mat, hand to the heart center. Press your elbows inside your knee. Thumb to the heart center. Tailbone down, crowd your head up to the sky. And release your hands down to the mat. When you are ready, straighten the legs. Heels toe together or feet hips apart. Halfway lift, inhale, flat the back, elongate your spine. Hands can be on the ground or on the shin or on the thighs. Exhale, forward fold chest over the thigh. Let the head hang heavy. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back, awakening your spine. Exhale, forward fold, chest to the thigh, head hang heavy. One more round. Inhale, strengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, mountain pose, circle your hands up to the sky. Exhale, interlace your fingers, flip the palms facing up to the sky. And slowly lift your heels up, standing on the balls of the feet here. Press the palms up to sky. And with control, turn the body to the right for a twist here. Breathe, try to level your hips. Press the right hip front, left hip back. Open your heart to the right. And come back to center. Turn the body to the left. Open your heart to the left. Level the hips. Beautiful. Come back to center. And micro bend the knees. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Extend the tailbone back. Press the palm to the front. Keep pressing the palm to the front, the arms beside the ears. Keep extending the tailbone back. Elongate your spine. Inhale, mountain pose, heels down, straighten the legs, hands up to sky. Exhale, baby back bend, cut to the arms, open your heart, gaze up to sky. And inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips. Hands back down to the mat, let the head hang heavy. Halfway lift, inhale, flat the back. High plank, exhale. Print the palm, step the toe to the back of the mat, engage the core. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Hug the navel towards the spine. One more inhale. Exhale, drop the knee, chest, chin down. Bend the elbow to a 90 degrees for a modified low plank. Inhale, cobra, untuck the toes. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Tuck the toes and the hips back and up to down dog. And we do that again. Inhale, high plank. Shifting the shoulders forward. Exhale, low plank. On this round, you can drop the knee, chest, chin down, or follow with me, my friend. 90-degree dog, elbows here. Breathe. Up dog or cobra. And tuck the toes, open your heart. Exhale, down dog. And we are flowing through those movements 2 more rounds to wake up our core, to strengthen our core, to build muscle memory. Inhale, high plank, shoulders forward. Exhale, low plank, your option. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. And down dog. One more round. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. And exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg up to a 3-legged dog. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Bend the left knee down to the mat. Keep the back toes touch the ground for a tractor. Circle the hands up to sky to a crescent moon. Continue breathe here. Palm together as an option. Lower your hips down to the mat as an option. Squeeze the right glute here. Open the heart. Often cut to the arms. And reach both hands up to sky. Exhale. Bring the arms, tuck the back toes to a flying crescent. Reach the chest over the right thigh. Diagonal shape from the back heel to the crown of the head. Beautiful. Inhale, warrior 2, open up to the left. Back heel down, capital T the arms. The front knee over the ankle. Send the hips low down to the earth. Really active the inner thighs, outer hips. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten the both legs, both hands up to sky. Exhale, Standasana to the back. Pivot all the 10 toes to the left. Bend the left knee. Hand to the heart center. Option, lift the left heel up. And pointing the right toes up to sky. Open your heart to the right. Option, bring the left hand down. Open the right arm up. And breathe. You got this, my friend. One more inhale. Exhale, low lung twist to the back. Turn the body to the back of the mat. And pivot the right heel. Right hand inside your left foot. Open your left arm up. Continue breathe here. Lower your right hip down to the mat. Open your heart. Option, cut to the left arm here for a deeper stretching, awakening. And breathe. You got this. One more inhale. Exhale. Lower the right knee down. Left hand behind the right thigh. And reach your right hand up and back to a exalted crescent moon. Continue breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand inside the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee off of the mat. Turn the body to the left here. Spin the right heel down and sweep the left leg up or stack the left heel on top of the right for a side plank. And breathe. Option, drop the bottom knee down. Option hook to the left big toe. And kick the left heel up. You got this. Take a deep inhale. Exhale high to low plank to the back of the mat. Both hands down. Chaturanga push up. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. And exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Left leg up. Three-legged dog. Left foot between the hands. Right knee down. Back toes down for tractor. Circle the hands up to crescent moon. Palm together. Send the hips down to the mat. And breathe. Option cut the arms to open your heart. Both hands up to sky. And tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up, airplane the arms to a flying crescent. Breathe. Parallel the left thigh to the ground. Chest over the left thigh. Make a diagonal shape from the right heel to the crown of the head. Inhale, warrior two. Pivot the back heel down, open the body to the right. Continue breathe. Widen the stance to strengthen the inner legs, outer hips. Inhale, straighten the both legs, both hands up to sky. Exhale, Skandasana on the right thigh here. Pivoting all the 10 toes to the front of you. Bend the right knee. Hand to the heart center. Option, hips down. Left toes up to sky. Option, lift the right heel up. For more intense. Option, open the arm out, right hand down, left hand up. You got this, my friend. One more inhale. Exhale. No long twist to the back, to the front of the mat. Turn the body to the front. Pivot the left heel. Open the right arm up for a low lung twist. Continue breathe here. Surrender the hips down to the mat. Open the right arm up. Option, cut to the right arm here. And breathe. Beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale with control. Lower the left knee down to the mat. Reach your left hand up to sky. Right hand behind the left thigh. Again, surrender the hips down to the earth. Open your heart to your exalted crescent moon. Beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale. Left hand inside your right foot. Tuck the back toes. Side plank. Jaw transitioning. Pivot the left heel down. Turn the body to the right. And sweep the right leg up. Or stack the right heel on top of the left. Or drop the bottom knee down. And or hook to the right big toe and kick the right leg up. Push your left arm away from the mat and breathe. You got this. One more inhale. Exhale high to low plank. Jaw transitioning, jaw flow. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. And down dog, stand the hips back and down. Beautiful. Drop the knees down to the mat, to a tabletop. Inhale, open the right arm up for a twist. Exhale, thread the needle. Right shoulder down to the mat. Push your left palm away from the mat. Continue breathe here, or option, kick the left leg up and back to open the left hip. If you are feeling comfortable here, bend the left knee and grab the left toes or left ankle with the left hand and kick your left heel up and back. You got this. One more inhale. Exhale. Bring the left knee down to the mat. Open the right hand up for one more twist here. And right hand down. Inhale, open the left arm up for a twist. Exhale. Thread the needle. Left arm underneath the right. Left shoulder down to the mat. Press the right palm away from the mat. Continue breathe here or extend the right leg up and back to open the right hip. Continue breathe here or bend the right knee. Grab the right ankle or right toes with the right hand. And kick the right heel up and back. Breathe into the top of the right thigh. Beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale with control. Bring the right knee down to the mat, right palm down to the mat. Inhale, open the left arm out. Exhale, tabletop position. Tuck the toes, send the hips back in to down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of the mat. Option, fly to the top. Option, tiptoes. Cross the legs. Walk to the top of the mat while still sending the hips up to the sky to bring a little stretching through the lower back here. You got this. Halfway lift, inhale, flat the back. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, mountain pose, so go the hands up to sky. Exhale, baby back bend, cut to the arms, open the heart. Inhale, mountain pose, both hands up to sky. Exhale, chair airplane, bend the knees. So go the arms behind. Option, lift the heels up to a drinking bird. Option, reach the arms beside the ears. And breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, transitioning to the crow pose. Bring your palms down to the mat. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Tap the knees to the tricep. Shifting the shoulders forward. It is crow pose. See if you can lift the toes of the mat for a little more challenge here. Continue breathe. You're transitioning to high to low plank, walk back, or use a squat, fly the toes back, up dog or cobra. Open your heart and exhale, down dog. You got this, my friend. Right leg up to a three-legged dog. Right foot between the hands. Back knee down. Inhale, circle the hands up to the sky. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back. Straighten the right leg. Send the hips to the back heel. Chest over your right thigh. Drop your hands towards the head deflection. Beautiful. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Open your heart. We do that again. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Send the hips to the back heel, chest over the right thigh. One more round. Inhale. Bend the right knee. Send the hips down to the mat. Open your heart. And exhale. Straighten the right leg. Chest over the right thigh. Amazing. Inhale, bend the right knee. And exhale, use the core. Lift your back knee off of the mat. Shifting your shoulder forward. Pick up the left leg. Continue breathing. Level your hips. Press the left hip down. Right hip up to level the hips. You got this. Inhale, one leg mountain pose with control. Bend the left knee into the chest. Both hands up to sky. Amazing. Exhale, hug the left knee into the chest. Bring the left heel inside your left thigh or left heel on top the right thigh here to a modified tree pose. Continue breathe here, hand to the heart center or left hand wrap the left toes here behind the back. Reach your right hand up and breathe. You got this, my friend. One more inhale. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Bend the right knee. Bring the right hand down to the mat. Continue breathe, reaching your chest over the right thigh. And with control, bend the right knee. Lift your right heel off of the mat, standing on the right toes here. Find the balance. Shoulders over your hips. Maybe bring the right hand to the heart center. And with control, right hand down to the mat. Both hands down to the mat. Straighten the right leg. Chest over the right thigh. You got this. Inhale with control. So go the hands up to sky. Challenge the right legs. Exhale, flying crescent. Left toes down to the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, star pose to the left. Straighten everything up to the left. Exhale, hold squat, heels in, toes down, hand to the heart center. Bend the knees. Tick-tock the hips side to side for a moment. Inhale, star pose, straighten everything up. And exhale, triangle to the back of the mat. Left hand on the left shin, or hook to the left big toe here. Extend the right arm up to sky or over the right ear. Continue breathe. You got this, my friend. One more inhale. Exhale. With control, bring the right hand inside the left foot to a pyramid pose. Shorten the stance as much as you feel comfortable. Press the left hip back, right hip front and chest over the left thigh. Let the head hang heavy. Beautiful. Open the left arm up for a twist. One more inhale. Exhale. Bend the both knees. And from here, reach your right hand up. Left hand on the left heel here or on the back here. Continue breathe. Open the heart up to sky, level the hips. And when you are ready, lift the chest up. Both hands down to the mat. Take the back toes high to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. And exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift leg up to a three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Bring the right knee down to the mat. Circle the hands up to sky. And close your hips down to the mat. Cut to the arms, open your heart. And bring the both hands up to sky. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Press the knuckles down to the back heel, open your heart. And with control, straighten the left leg. Send the hips to the back heel. Chest over the left thigh. Continue breathe. Reaching the knuckles toward the head direction. You got this, my friend. Inhale, rebend the left knee. Send the hips down to the mat. Open your heart. We are flowing those movements tomorrow. And exhale. Straighten the left leg. Hips to the back heel, chest over the left thigh. One more round. Inhale. Rebend the left knee. Hips down. Open your heart. Exhale. Straighten the left leg. Send the hips to the back heel, chest over the thigh. And this time, inhale. Rebend the left knee. Exhale, tuck the back toes. And lift the back knee off the mat, chest over the left thigh. And with control, use the core. Shifting the shoulders forward, pick up the right leg, parallel the chest to the ground, level the hips. Challenge your core, your right leg, left leg here. If you fall out, just simply get it back. Who cares how it look? Who cares what it look like? Just keep connecting with the body. Beautiful with control. Bend the left knee into the chest. Lift the both hands up to sky. One leg mountain pose. Hands hug the left knee. Right leg rather hug the right knee into the chest. Squeeze the right knee into the chest. You got this. And bring the left heel to inside the left thigh or left heel on top of the left thigh here. You can bring your hand to the heart center here or bring the right arm behind the back here and grab the right toes. Maybe reach the left hand up to sky and breathe for a moment. You got this with control. Hands from the hips. And reach the chest over the left thigh. Left hand down to the mat. Keep send the hips up to the sky. And see if you can reaching the chest a little further towards your left thigh here. With control, bend the left knee. Lift the left heel off of the mat, standing on the left toes. Maybe bring the left hand to the heart center. Notice how different on this side and the right side. Amazing. Left hand down to the mat. Both hands down to the mat. Straighten the left leg, send the hips up to sky. Got this. Inhale, both hands up to sky. Exhale, one leg mountain pose. And flying crescent. Bend the left knee, set the right toes to the top of the mat here, chest over the left thigh. Inhale, star pose. Open up to the right. Keep breathing here. Exhale, roll the heels in, toes out. Hand to the heart center. Bend the knees. Breathe, maybe tick-tock the hips side to side for a moment. You got this, my friend. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, triangle to the front. Straighten the both legs or the 10 toes to the top of the mat. Right hand on the right shin or hook to the right big toe here. Continue breathe. Extend the left arm up to sky or left arm above the left ear. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. Beautiful. With control, bring your left hand inside the right foot. Shorten the stance as much as you feel comfortable to a pyramid pose. Press the right hip back. Left hip to the front to level the hips. Reach the chest over the right thigh. Let the head hang heavy. Open the right arm up for a twist. Stack the shoulders, level the hips. With control, bend the both knees. Tuck the back toes for a tractor. Reach your left hand up, right hand on the left heel. Open your heart up to sky for a deep back bending heart opening. Level the hips. One more inhale. Exhale with control. Lift the chest up. Both hands down to the mat. Tuck the back toes. High to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. And down dog. Beautiful, my friend. Inhale, right leg up to a three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the right wrist. Extend the left leg back to a single pigeon pose. Continue breathe here or walk your hands toward the hips. Lift the chest up for a moment. One more inhale. Exhale, raise the forehead down to the mat for a moment. And bring the hands on the mat, lift the chest halfway up. Swing your left leg forward. Keep the right heel inside the left thigh. So go your hands up the sky. And exhale, seated forward fold, half seated forward fold. Chest over the left thigh, forehead to the left knee. Grab the left heel or the left toes. Amazing. Lift the chest up. Right knee up to sky. Right hand behind the right hip. Left elbow outside the right thigh. For a seated twisting, keep pushing the right hand away from the mat. Lifting the chest to lengthen your spine. And twist from the belly to the chest. And release the twist, straighten the both legs out in front of you, both hands behind the hips. You can keep your legs straight in here or bend the knees for a reverse tabletop. I'm guiding you reverse high plank today. On the exhalation, push the palms away from the mat. Lift the hips up, gaze to the front. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, lower the hips down, cross the legs, tabletop position. Tuck the toes, down dog. Left leg up to a three-legged dog. Left knee, left wrist. Extend your right leg back. Continue breathe here or walk your hands to the hips. Open your heart for a moment here. And rest the forehead down to the mat. Both hands down to the mat. Swing the right leg forward. Left heel inside the right thigh. Circle the hands up the sky. Half seated forward fold. Chest over the right thigh. Forehead to the right knee. Let the head hang heavy. Melting the chest down to the right thigh. And lift the chest up. Bring the left knee up to sky, left hand behind the left hip, right elbow outside the left thigh. Seated twisting. And release a twist, straighten the both legs forward. Inhale, both hands up to sky. Exhale, seated forward fold, forehead to knee. Continue breathing for a moment. And both hands up to sky. Bring your hands down to the mat and come down to the mat. Bend your knees. Prepare for a bridge pose. Grab the ankles or hands by the side. Inhale, lift the hips up to sky, chin into the chest. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Exhale, lower your hips down to the mat. 2 more rounds. Inhale, lift the hips up, chin into the chest. Exhale, lower the hips down to the mat. One more round. Lift the hips up. Continue breathe here or transitioning to a wheel pose. Bring the palms above the shoulder. On the exhalation, push the palms away from the mat. Lift the hips up, open your heart. Press the heels away from the mat. Push the chest forward to open your heart. Amazing. You can enjoy your wheel pose a little longer if you like, or whenever you are ready. Lower your shoulders back down to the mat. Hug your knees into the chest. Squeeze the knees into the chest. Straighten the both legs up to the sky. Hands on the hips for a shoulder stand or bend the knees for happy baby pose. I'm guiding you shoulder stand today. Hands behind your hips. Push your elbows away from the mat. Lift your hips up to sky. Standing on the shoulders. See if you want to go for waterfall. Micro bend the knees and bring the knees to the forehead. Rest the toes above the head. Gaze to the navel point. And with control, keep the knees bending. Lower the hips down to the mat. Straighten the legs out. Savasana pose. Your arms by the side with your palms facing up. Relax completely your physical body and your mind. Relax in Savasana pose as long as you can, my friend. Keep relaxing. In Savasana pose a little longer. Keep relaxing your physical body and your mind. Observing that beautiful vibration that you just create for the body, your mind. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead, and I hope to see you again very soon. The lion me bow to the lion you. Namaste.